Look at this. I think yeah, I felt that little piece of something. See that little scale sitting on the tip of the hook? That's a shiner. That's the scale from a shiner. I felt something. That's what these fish are eating in here. Jigging Rap hooks everything. It don't miss a lick, Mac.
The other thing about fishing a Jigging Rap this way, it's a very easy, kind of a lazy way to fish. You're just moving around the spot and looking for fish, and you can either vertical jig or cast like Al said, and it's very simple and very effective.
When you fish a Jigging Rap through the ice in winter, it's a vertical pump and swim motion. But in open water, you need much more of a horizontal triggering action. You sweep the rod tip and the heavy lure shoots forward like a panicked bait fish before plunging back to the bottom. We tie a barrel swivel into the line about 18 inches above the lure to eliminate line twist. Say that we're fishing 25 foot of water, which is ideal for this approach. We troll forward at around 7/10 to 1 mile per hour, trailing the lure a short distance behind the boat with the line descending at about a 60-degree angle to the surface. The advantage of this is you cover a lot of water and trigger plenty of strikes. From our experience so far, this lure and presentation technique starts to pick up in the spring when the water temperature reaches around 60 and starts to fall off in the fall when the water temp drops to around 50 degrees. In other words, this is a large window of time where this technique is very effective.
You know, I'm convinced that these fish are hitting that bait once it hits the bottom. It jumps off, glides to the side, crashes in the bottom, throws up a tuft of sand. They push it, they just hit it right on the bottom. That's why their mouth is just filled with Jigging Rap. You never feel the bite. All of a sudden, when you come back, the fish is on. You know, it's a heavy bait. You don't feel it when it's going down. You just come back up and the fish is on the end of your line. I mean, it's a really different kind of presentation, but it is deadly. I had numerous days and know a number of guys that have done this last season on a lot of different lakes and have had 40, 50, 60 fish days and more on a regular basis. In the middle of, I've seen you swing in a mess. One. In the middle of summer when everybody else is dragging live bait rigs with leeches and night crawlers and red-tailed chubs and catching, you know, sitting on schools of fish and catching, you know, 2, 3, 4 fish, and you come through the exact same school and catch 12, 15, 20. It's an amazing thing when that bite is on, how effective this bait is.
Right along with that, Al, there's one thing that's very important, and that is you do not want to let this thing sit on the bottom too long. It's a heavier bait. If they pick it up, you're not going to feel it till you move the rod. So you want to, as soon as you feel that bait hit the bottom, you want to pick up again and keep it moving.
I'm not sure. It feels good. I'm not sure. I was casting up. It feels pretty good. Yeah, she should be a good one. Right. It's feeling better.
It gets bigger the closer it gets.
Yeah.
Keep growing, baby.
Yeah. That's just a nice one. Just a nice one. Not a monster, just a nice one. Got her? Nice fish. Just a nice eater by anybody's standard. Get her out of here. How many fish do I got in there?
Well, we can, if you got too many, I'll keep it.
You will?
Yeah.
Okay, let me get that wrap off of her. Okay. We're kind of on a mission to make big points with our wife, so we're keeping a bunch of these fish. Normally, we don't even keep them. But this is one of those days we're whacking and stacking them. So throw this one in the cooler, too.
Little bit of fish filet mignon right there.